What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Longhorns will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They've got him looking one. Now they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Fitzpatrick. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Flores. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Lets it fly deep downfield. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive. 30-yard line. Gives it on the option. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Unloads quickly. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Hunt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield?
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
14, Texas, 0. Texas.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 8. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, the ground game. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Here's the pressure. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first. Out. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. This defense has been sliced and diced, and now touchdown, Oklahoma State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Oklahoma State.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags a quick pass on the left. It's a seam wide open. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Find this big tight end. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Under fire. trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running to the left. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
First and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs...
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Quarterback empties his backfield. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Let's go! To throw, it's Manning. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Got it. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will... second down.
Clear! Clear! Set go!
Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Now improvising. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll run play action, using his legs to buy some time. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Using the quick game. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lopez. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to the lone back. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down. Oh, a lot of space. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Lopez.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's out past the 35. He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to run it inside the 35. There he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Hand off to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Oklahoma State.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Manning. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Oklahoma State offense will take over.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
26.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Running the red zone, it's Fields. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. He's now up to 75 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Oklahoma State.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Didn't find any crease in that. Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Dropping back, it's Manning. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
The Longhorns send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Gets it out quickly. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Fitzpatrick. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Unloads it left. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Creates a little space. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Manning. The sure hands, it's Wingo. He's loose. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes! He now has 84 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The hand to the running back.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And can you imagine the adrenaline and momentum boost you'd get from getting a touchdown on the final play of the half? Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to him on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. On the move is the 30. Wide open. Mooney ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You start to get that offense going and start having...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. To the air. It's Manning. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gonna swing it on second down. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, they block it. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it on the counter. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking. Front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Snap it to the back. Slithers into space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Lots of running room. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Oklahoma State, number 7.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Tackle is made.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line is set on third down.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. That one might violate every return rule in the book as he's out of bounds at his own 5. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pearson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That pass is incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll get rid of it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Oklahoma State.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Texas offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's brought down the 1 on play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Oklahoma State offense will take over.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Tackled on the play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll run it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart.
Turning it on. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the single back. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man downfield. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. And the Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working that left side. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room headed to the goal line.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, when you're throwing the slant against man coverage, the timing's got to be perfect, right? The receiver's got to cross the defender's face. QB's got to put it out in front. It happens so quickly. That time, the timing a little bit off, and the ball falls incomplete.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
Green 25.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lost one deep down the right side. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Headed to the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Skips away from pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. Buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Offside, defense. Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 3rd down for this offense.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Trying play action. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows through the defense.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down.
Cricket.
They'll send the back in motion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Got some room to run.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
That's caught. It's Boyd.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Cowboys have a lot of options on second and inches. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Going to try to get it himself.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And this offense is either married to their analytics of going for it on fourth down, or they don't know you can punt. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. Crosses the 30, he's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Baxter. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the...
Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Off-play action on first down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. On first down, he just sneaks it ahead. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Baxter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there.
And down he goes back at the 3. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got...